Learn how to sell AI solutions for 5 grand each without knowing how to code. Sounds amazing, right? Except there's only one tiny problem. Nobody knows who created this course. The website was registered just a few months ago. The domain has about 56 out of 100 trust score, and there are zero independent student reviews anywhere online. So are we looking at the next big opportunity in AI or just another anonymous cash grab? Hi, I'm Hunter. I've been making money online for over 5 years now with a variety of different methods. Online income allows extensive freedom and opportunity. For me, that's been the ability to fulfill my dream of traveling and living around the world. And on this channel, I review the most popular online business models right now and the courses that teach them to help you realize whatever your dream is too. Today, we're breaking down High Ticket AI Offer. This is a $97 course that claims you can launch an AI drop servicing business in 1 week using something called the AI Reseller Method. Quick disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with High Ticket AI Offer or whoever created it. I'm just giving my honest opinion based on my own research, experience with online business models, and the massive red flags I found while investigating this program. Although AI automation is a growing industry, my favorite online income opportunity is being a digital landlord, which you can learn more about by clicking the link in the description below. By the end of this video, you know exactly what you get with High Ticket AI Offer, why the anonymous creator is a major concern, and if there's a better way to make money online in 2026 without relying on outsourced freelancers and questionable business practices. Let's dive in. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Who created High Ticket AI Offer? The answer is nobody knows. The creator remains completely anonymous. There's no name, no face, no social media profiles, no company registration, nothing. The domain ownership is hidden behind a privacy service in Iceland. There's no transparency whatsoever. When I tried to investigate, I hit dead ends everywhere. A transparent program typically includes a real instructor with verifiable credentials, social profiles, and company information. None of that exists here. The website was only created in August 2025. As of time of this recording, that's just a few months ago. And when you run the domain through a scam checking site, it carries out a 56 out of 100 trust score. That's not good. For context, legitimate businesses typically score in the 80s or 90s. The only positive reviews come from the sales page itself. These are curated 5-star testimonials claiming fast results and quick wins. But there are zero independent reviews, no Reddit discussions, no YouTube testimonials, no Trustpilot reviews, nothing. This lack of transparency is a massive red flag. You're being asked to pay for a course that someone else created who you don't even know who they are. You don't even know their name. So what exactly is High Ticket AI Offer? High Ticket AI Offer is an AI marketing course that teaches you how to launch an AI drop servicing business. The strategy is based on something called the AI Reseller Method, which supposedly lets you outsource all the technical work to freelancers. The AI Reseller Method is a 3-step process. First, find a high-ticket problem that businesses are already paying big to money to solve. The course provides over 100 pre-vetted markets like appointment workflows for spas, onboarding bots for fitness coaches, or lead qualification agents for contractors. Second, outsource the solution. Use the course templates to hire freelancers on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr to build the AI tool or workflow that solves the problem. Third, productize and sell. You package the solution with a name and price tag, like premium autoresponder for $1,000. Then you sell the same solution to multiple clients so you can scale without additional development work. Sounds simple enough, right? You don't need to know how to code. You don't need AI expertise. You just need to find the problem, outsource the build, and sell it. Here's what you actually get with High Ticket AI Offer. 100 pre-vetted profitable markets with example use cases, pro-level AI prompts that work with popular AI tools, an offer alchemy framework, whatever that means, a freelancer fast start pack, a weekend launch checklist, 18 free offers, and a bonus one-on-one implementation call. For $97, that actually sounds like a decent value. But here's the catch. The course has a conditional refund policy which requires proof of work. So if you go through the materials and decide it's not for you, getting your money back isn't so straightforward. Let's talk about the claims that High Ticket AI Offer is making. They claim you can launch a High Ticket AI Offer in a single weekend without any coding AI knowledge. They say the AI reseller method is superior to traditional AI agency models because you can sell AI solutions for over $5,000 each. And they point to the fact that IBM reports 76% of businesses say AI is critical to their operations. So demand is huge. But let me break down the glaring problems with these claims. First, you don't need to be a coder since you're outsourcing development. That part is true, but you absolutely need a deep understanding of AI and the problem you're trying to solve to sell it effectively. When outsourcing AI builds, you still need to understand prompt design, model limitations, data handling, and versioning. Without this knowledge, it's nearly impossible to evaluate the freelancer's work, catch errors, communicate fixes, or maintain the solution once clients start using it. Project Management Institute study found that 45% of outsourced digital projects fail because of poor technical alignment between the buyer and freelancer. Second, finding a reliable, skilled, and affordable freelancer is not simple. There's always a risk of poor quality work, missed deadlines, and freelancer abandonment. You should also expect ongoing support because there will be bugs and errors uncovered the more clients use the tools. Upwork's own 2024 workforce report states that 31% of businesses experience freelancer abandonment, while 54% report quality issues and technical builds in automation and AI workflows. Third, while demand for AI solutions is high, competition is also fierce. You're competing with established agencies that have proven track records, case studies, and testimonials. As a new name entering the market, you'll have a hard time selling high-ticket products without any social proof. According to Clutch Insights, the average pricing for AI automation agencies ranges from $75 to $250 per hour, while full builds cost $3,000 to $25,000 or more. So yes, the demand exists, but breaking into the market as a complete beginner with no technical knowledge and relying entirely on outsourced freelancers is extremely challenging. Let me break down the pros and cons. On the pro side, the drop servicing model is simple in theory. AI drop servicing doesn't require coding or technical skills, at least on paper, and the program provides a list of potential niches and offer ideas to get you started. For $97, it's a relatively low risk investment compared to other courses, but the cons are massive. The creator is completely anonymous, which is a huge red flag. There are no verifiable student success stories anywhere online. The domain has a low trust score of 56 out of 100 from the scam checking sites, and the business model itself has inherent problems with quality control, freelancer reliability, and client support. Let me explain what drop servicing AI solutions actually feels like. In my experience, drop servicing AI solutions is like selling guided tours at the Tower of London, where the guides belong to separate companies. Every promise about timing, route, and experience rests on a team you don't train or schedule yourself. That's outsourcing, where you rely on freelancers yet deal with any problems that are completely out of your control. It's also like staffing the visitor center at Yellowstone National Park, where you keep answering questions, smoothing over small issues, and reassuring visitors. It's similar to how AI solutions keep generating support tickets, edge cases, and quick tweaks that funnel back through your agency long after the outsourced team considers the build finished. You're essentially the middleman dealing with client complaints about a product you didn't build and don't fully understand. When things go wrong, and they will, you're the one who has to fix it or find someone who can. Here's another major issue. The three AI solutions with the highest demand are RAG-based knowledge assistance, IDP automation for document processing, and agentic AI for dynamic workflow automation. These solutions often require integration into CRMs like HubSpot, Go High Level, Zoho, or Salesforce. Delivering them correctly involves testing, API connections, and validation of edge cases. These systems typically require vector search databases like Pinecone or Weaviate, API orchestration layers like Make or Zapier, authentication and access control, and data validation loops. If you don't understand these technical requirements, how are you supposed to evaluate whether your freelancer built the solution correctly? How will you troubleshoot when a client calls saying the automation isn't working? How will you maintain the system when APIs change or tools get updated? You can't. You'll be completely dependent on finding and paying another freelancer to fix problems for you that you don't understand. So, is high ticket AI offer worth it? Here's my honest take. High ticket AI offer is not a legitimate AI agency program because of the lack of transparency around the creator and zero verifiable student success stories. The promise sounds simple: sell AI tools you didn't build to clients you don't know using templates you're provided. But when you dig deeper, the domain was just registered a few months ago and the trust score is low. You're not buying a proven business system. You're buying a pitch with no verified results and no visible team behind it. For $97, you're not risking a ton of money, but you're potentially wasting your time and setting yourself up for a business model that relies entirely on outsourced fulfillment with no control over quality or delivery. Fortunately, there's a more reliable way to make an online business. Instead of selling AI solutions you don't understand to clients or relying on freelancers you can't control, what if you could build long-term digital assets that generate recurring income with minimal ongoing work? That's the local lead generation business model. You build simple websites that rank for local service keywords, then you partner with local businesses like roofers, plumbers, and other types of contractors. When leads come through your website, you send them to your client and earn a commission, typically 5 to 10% of the sale, or a flat monthly fee between $500 and $300 per month. Here's why this model is better than AI drop servicing. First, you own the asset. You're not dependent on freelancers, clients, or complex technical builds. You control the entire process. Second, it's way more passive. Once your site ranks on Google, it generates leads on autopilot. No client management, no support tickets, no emergency calls when an automation breaks. Third, the income is consistent and predictable. You're not gambling on landing high-ticket clients or hoping freelancers deliver quality work. You're solving evergreen problems in local markets that never go away. People will always need roofers, plumbers, and roofing contractors. Fourth, there's way less competition. You're not competing with established AI agencies. You're competing with maybe a handful of websites in a specific city for a specific service. Comparing drop servicing AI solutions to digital leasing is like a tour booth inside the Kennedy Space Center versus a marked overlook on Trail Ridge Road in Rocky Mountain National Park. At the Kennedy Space Center, you sell packages, print brochures, and hype upcoming launches. But a single scrub or delay can turn an excited crowd into a line of frustrated customers that you have to deal with even though you never touched the rocket. That mirrors how an AI AI drop servicer makes bold promises and deals with issues while a freelancer team controls delivery, bugs, and setbacks. Meanwhile, that overlook in Rocky National Park attracts hikers every season with no marketing and occasional maintenance. That's how digital leasing sites generate leads passively with zero marketing and low maintenance. Each site you rank is an asset that pulls in free traffic, generates leads, and pays you $500 to $3,000 a month. You're not gambling on product launches or managing client tech. You're solving evergreen problems in local markets that provide consistent and compounding income. With digital leasing, you own the website, you choose who to work with, you set the rates, you can build a portfolio of sites that generate passive income for years with minimal ongoing effort. Look, I'm not saying the AI dropshipping model can't work for anyone. Some people might actually have success with it, especially if they have technical knowledge or experience managing freelancers. But high ticket AI offer specifically has too many red flags for me. The anonymous creator, the recently registered domain, the low trust score, and the complete lack of verifiable student results make this a risky proposition even at just $97. You're better off investing your time and money into a business model where you have control, ownership, and predictability. If you want to learn more about digital leasing and how this business model works, check out the link in the description below. I'll show you exactly how to build your first site and find clients without relying on anonymous courses or outsourced freelancers. If you found this review helpful and want me to keep exposing sketchy programs like this, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest reviews of online business courses. Drop a comment below if you've heard of high ticket AI offer or if you have questions about digital leasing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.